Hi and welcome back to my channel, and as always, thank you for your support. I do appreciate it, and all your comments, I do really appreciate them. So like I said in the last video, I was going to come back with one of the magazines that's got the kits, the free kits that you get with the magazine, and this one is the issue, what was it called, what issue was it? Issue 76, and the free gift was the Highland wildlife. So I've decided to come in with the little kitten, the cat one. So I'm going to come in with this one, and I've taken a design out of the magazine for this one, and this one is called Marvellous Moorlands. So I'm coming in with the kitty, so the purple, which is my favourite colour. So I've got some gold mirror. So I'll take that, and also you got the foiled cardstock, the printed cardstock, the double-sided paper, which, yeah, that's double-sided paper, purple tartan on one and pink on the other, and then I have the two inserts for that one as well, which you have to go onto the Hunkydory hub to download the inserts and just print them out on the printer, which is what I've done. So the card is a 7x7. I'm just going to open my trimmer and cut this down to 2 notches under the 7. By 2 notches under the 7. The front, like so. So that's from there, and then I need the double-sided paper for this one, and I need the reverse. So I need this side. This is going to be the 4 notches under the 7, and at the moment my paper is trimming pretty well on my trimmer. I'm not having to use my guillotine for the paper, because I've put a new blade in a little while back, so it's cutting the paper fine. And then that goes onto there. So this card that I was looking at in the magazine, it was saying to cut out 2 panels. So I'll show you the card. So this is the card I'm making. So these 2 top panels here, the instructions said make 2 panels each at 8.5 times 2 inches, but the 8.5 was too big, so I've cut them down to 6.5 by 2, and they seem to work pretty well. So you end up with the 2 panels on this side here like that. I'm just going to turn them over so they don't glare. So I need this now. So for me to get them, so it was 6.5 that I did. So I need to take this down to, which 4 notches under 6.5. It's very hard to see on here because you haven't got the lines. What I'm going to do is cut this way. So I'm going to go 2 notches under the 2 for this one, and then this one you have to go 2 notches under the 6.5. So let me find 6.5 one, and that should be, that's 6.5. So if I go to there, it should be about right. Thing is, this is, I can't add it back on if I cut too much off, but I can trim off if I cut too little. That looks fine on that one. So we're going to do the same with this one. Trim that down there. Make sure I went the right way. Yes, I did. And then trim this down again. I think it was about there. Yep. And then put that. Oh, I forgot to take the 2 notches off, didn't I? Silly me. Let's do that now. Make sure that's straight. There we go. And we're going to stick that on there, and that looks fine as well. Okay, so that is that. And these little bits I don't think I'm going to need for anything. I've got to turn that up the other way because for some reason tartan plays havoc with my eyes. Like, same with gingham. That all, like when I'm doing stuff and I see gingham or any tartan, it looks like they're flickering at me. So I'm going to get my glue, and hopefully my glue is going to work. As I said as I said the other day when I was doing crafting, the glues were playing up a little bit. And this is paper. You can use your all-purpose glue on here. As if this comes out of here, which it doesn't seem to be wanting to come out for some unknown reason. I think the nib is blocked on it, so I'm going to try another one and see what happens. If this glue ever comes down to the nib. Doesn't seem to want to work on any of these. Okay, I managed to get that one to work. Just about. I think that one's nearly empty, to be honest. Whoops, I nearly stuck that onto there. I need to stick that onto my gold mirroring, not straight onto the card blank. So I'm just going to stick that down, and I haven't used any other glue, tacky glue or any tape. So if you want to, you can use your tape runner, or if you're like me, I don't always use it. So there we go, and that's going to be fine. Got so many glues, but I don't know which one's going to work. None of these seem to want to work. I might need to stand them upside down a bit in a little pot, a little jar with the lids on. Right, this one I've got some out. So this one I will be using my tacky glue as well. Lay that flat. And my tacky glue, if that comes out of here as well. I really need to get new bottles for this tacky glue as well, because it's getting a bit, I might be getting a little bit empty, but I need to look for some new bottles for my tacky glue to go in as well. So I'm just placing that onto there, onto the card front, and it's a 10th fold. So that goes like that. Okay, and then we're going to fix these two onto their gold mirroring. Just coming in with the all-purpose glue again. Bringing this in. Just going to shimmy it around a little bit so it fits into place. There we go. And then do the next one. I made the mistake of standing my glue bottle upright. Just putting some all-purpose on this bit as well. And then place that onto this one. If it's stop sliding around everywhere. Press it down, and then these two bits you're going to fix onto there with foam pads. Okay, so do I want to use these ones, which means it might use a lot? So these foam pads are from the Works. They're like £2 for, I think you get eight sheets of these, something like that, and could be 10 sheets to be fair, and a foam roll pad as well. So you get one foam roll pad and one, between 8 and 10 of these foam strips, or these ones, these oblong ones. I never know, I never look to count how many of these ones there are in the pack when I get them. I just open them up and put them away. Foam pad's a foam pad, I think. Although I do have other foam pads as well, but I'm just trying to get through some of my older stash that I've got. So these are like some of my old stash. So I haven't been out and bought any foam pads for, I don't know, a long time now. Not from Works anyway. Anyway, pulling these off. Oops. If that one's stuck behind. And then these panels, rather, I can't think what they were called, just going to go on each side like so. That's one side done, then the other side. So peeling off more foam pad backings again. So I haven't brought the last video that I did of my Hunkydory unboxing was a little while ago now, I think. And obviously at the moment, well, last week they did their Hunkydory summer sizzler. I didn't buy anything from that because most of the stuff they were showing on there I've brought previous years. Well, last year I bought some stuff when they did the summer sizzler, so I haven't bothered buying anything this year. So well, I don't really need anything, so I'm trying to stop buying stuff. Obviously I'm going to buy the free kits when they come out and bits and pieces to go with that, but as for the other stuff, I don't think I'm going to be, you know, spending loads of money coming up now to Christmas. So yeah, so I don't think I'm going to be buying stuff as much as what I have been over the past. Maybe in the new year I'll start buying again, or maybe I won't, because I'm hoping to go save up to go on holiday, and I can't do both, so, but never mind. You know, these things happen, don't they, as they say. So anyway, I'm putting foam pads onto the back of this one. That's going to sit in the middle, so I probably need 2 pads on that one to bring it up. So I'm just taking these backings off again. You can put the all-purpose, no, not the all-purpose, the tacky glue on these foam pads if you wish to, so it gives you a bit of wriggle room if you want to move them slightly to left, right, up, down, whichever way you need to move them to get them to position in the right place. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, it depends. and how brave I'm being. So I just line that up on there, and hopefully this is all straight, and then bring this onto the card base and place it down about there. So that is that. I'm going to move my pin and get rid of these bits, and then I need my little cat arch topper thing, and this one, Happy Many Returns, and and I must have used Wishing You a Wonderful Time as well on that one, so we'll go with that one as well then. Okay, this one can go on some foam pads. Maybe that one there, maybe this one will have 2 on it. Yep, fits 2 on nicely. Get the backing off of this one as well, which this one is going to go, oh, maybe that's why they were a little bit wider, but I don't know, I'm going to swap mine around a bit, I think. Put that side. Yeah, I think mine were a little bit close. I think they needed to be a little bit further over that way from the card that's shown on there, but it doesn't matter. You can do the same card, but you can change it around a little bit. You don't have to be the same as how they do them. It's your card at the end of the day. Your card, your make. You know, you do you, as we say. So this one's going to come onto here. Just going to bring that down a tad, and then this one's going to come on like so. So there we have that one, and all I need to put on there now is some gems, but I need to rummage through my drawer to find them, so I'll be back when I've found some purple gems. Okay, so I found some purple gems. These purple gems are not Hunkydory. I think they were, I'm trying to think where I got these from now. I think I got these from Wilkinson's years and years ago, but they still do their job on here. So 3 big ones on there, and I can do 3 big ones on the other side up top if I want, or I can go smaller. I'll do the same ones just to even it out, make it even. So this side, there we go, one there. Oops, stuck to my finger. Excuse me. Coffee is making me belch. And then one there. So that is that. Oops, bottle of glue falling over. So that is that for that card, and then all I've got to do is put the insert in, and that one's complete. So our next card, I'm going to see what I can come up with these ones. So I've got the little owl on here, I've got the bunny rabbit, and I've got the little, I think it's a Scotty dog. And see what I've got 1 sentiment there saying sending good luck, and I've got 1 sentiment there saying adventure awaits. So I'll see what I can come up with on that one for the next one, and see if there's anything in the magazine that I like. But yeah, so I'm just going to have a little think, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So I've got a 6x6 card, and I'm coming in with this one. So I need to cut this out for a minute. So I need to cut this down. I'm trying to try and use this bit. So it's going to cut a little bit off, but I know what I'm trying to do, so I want it like that. And I'm going to cut this end off as well at the 2 mark as well, like that. And then I need to cut the 4 of these 2x2 piece, 2-inch pieces. So 1, 2. Might not get 4 out of this, so I don't know if that's 2x2. Oh, yes I did. So there's my 4 pieces that I need. So I'm just going to move them out of the way for a minute, put them on there. Don't need that bit for the time being. And then I need a bit of gold mirror again. Let me get a bit gold mirror. So I need to go 2 notches under the 6 for this one, by 2 notches under the 6, and then that's for that. And then this one is the base layer, so I'm just going to cut, might have to open it up so that I can cut this bit of border off, because I don't need that bit there. So now I can make this cut down to hopefully 4 notches under 6, like so, by 4 notches, whoops, 4 notches under the 6. So that's that bit cut up and done. So that bit's going to go on there, and that's going to go on there. And then these bits, as a 2 by 2, so I need to cut these so that they sit onto there like that with a bit of a border. So I need to go 2 notches. I'm going to turn them upside down because it's not going to glare. So I'm going to need to go 2 notches above the 2 that way, and then 2 notches above the 2 that way, and I need to do 4 of them as well. So there's 1. Next one, 2 notches above the 2. That's no good. In bin. 2 notches above the 2. That's 2. Now I need 2 more. Got some more bits here that I can use. 2 notches above the 2 by 2 notches above the 2. That way again. So that's my 3rd one, and then my 4th one, 2 notches above the 2 that way, don't need you, and 2 notches above the 2. Okay, so there's my 4 little square bits that I need. I don't think I need the trimmer anymore, so you can go down there out of my way. And then start to need that one, so start to assemble this, just moving my bits out of the way that I don't need for the time being. I've just got really itchy arm, sorry. I've been wearing a bracelet that's really irritated my arm and my wrist, so yeah. Right, so here we go. Oh, I don't know if I said what one I was using. I'm using the bunny on that topper, from that topper set. These are glues that are getting on my nerves now, because they're getting right down to the very end, and I think it's because it's quite warm in here. Might have to open the window. Scared of squeezing these too hard in case the glue goes and it goes everywhere. So I'm going to try this one because this one's been standing upside down for a while. All-purpose glue around there as usual. Bit of tacky glue in these 4 corners. This tacky bottle is not working properly either. I think it needs filling up. Turn this bit over and place this down on here, and then this can go onto the card blank. So you're just placing all-purpose glue again on the back, tacky in the corner. If it ever comes out of this bottle, might have to swap these over as well, because the less glue you get in the bottle, the harder it is to squeeze it out. Okay, so I'm going to place this onto here. If I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Place that down, let that set for a minute. Oops, I think I've got glue on my hand and just rub my arm. Now these bits here, so we've got 4 and 4, oops, so all purpose in the middle of them, tacky glue in these 4 corners, just a little dibble dabble. It doesn't matter which way I place these on, because when I place them onto the card though, I'll put them on the way I want them to go on. So there's one. Next one, it's got stuck to the gems, just down the middle, a little bit of tacky glue in the corners, place this one down onto here, and then just move it to the side, and it glue, oops, this bit first. And these are just going to go flat onto the card front. Place that one down there. And then the last one. Same as the others. Tacky glue with the all-purpose glue, and my bottles of glue keep falling over, but I don't mind because, as I said, they're getting a little bit empty and I don't really want to fill them up because I won't be using them bottles for glue again. So that seems to have settled a little bit. Let's go back to this first one. So I'm going to take this one. And these are going, as I said before, going flat. I think this one's virtually empty. Okay. Tacky in them 4 corners. A little bit on the ends. So I want these, the purple bit, I want these to go outwards. So I'm going to place that one there. Let me just bring this one in to see. And that one there. And then this one here. Maybe go up a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. Purpose glue, tacky glue, oops, place this one down on here, just trying to shimmy that one over a little bit so it's not such a big gap, but that should do it. Same again. So how many of my subscribers dabble in crafts, any kind of craft? I would love to know. If you're a card maker, crochet, knitter, would love to make cards or do. And if you use Hunkydory or if you use some of the other card designers out there, I would love to know what you dabble in. Just drop me a comment, because some of you know that I do diamond art, but for my new subscribers, if you haven't watched some of my earlier stuff and you've just been watching, you've come across me and watched some of my later stuff, I do diamond art. I used to do like cross stitch, but now I don't seem to do that as much. Mostly card making and diamond paint, diamond painting I do. So let's put you there for a minute. So that's how that looks. And then I'm going to bring it in this topper. And I don't know whether I'm going to use all of it, so I'm just going to bring that in. So that's going to sit on the top there. I think I might use all of it, to be fair. Or kind of like it all together. Or if I put that one on there, I don't think that's any. And then take this one out and just have that, so that them 4 bits, you know, come through on there. But I kind of like it. I don't know, I do like it like that. Yeah, I'm going to stick with it like that so you can see the other bit. So for this one, I need my little strips. So I've got little strips here. So I need to know where to put it. So I don't need to put it in the middle. So it's not going to be a lot on there. So I'm going to have to get my scissors because I need to cut it. Okay, along this way as well. And hopefully that's not too much. No, that's going to be fine. And then I'll put a little bit down here. My board thing has started wobbling again. Let me just move that one. There's only one strip there. I like using 2 of these, but they're a little bit awkward to get off of the backing sometimes. There we go. So let's go across this way. Snip it there. Snip it there. Put that bit there. Put a little bit across this one. Didn't go very straight on that one. That's better. And then a little bit across this one. That should do it. Let's put that back on there for the time being. Just take this off. Take this off. So there's a similar card in the book, but magazine, that the design I'm copying, and I'll show you their design in the book for those of you that haven't got this kit or this book, because I haven't got all the additional stuff that you get with every kit that comes out. I don't buy everything that goes with the kit because you don't need it. Well, I find I don't need it. So I only buy if there's something I really, really like. So like for instance the new free kit that's just come out, the what's it called? The Gnomes one. I can't remember what the title of it's called. But yeah, that one. So when I bought that one, I buy some of the additional stuff with it. Okay, so just holding that over. Just placing that down, and then bring in some foam pads. So I'm going to put them in the corners of this one. I wonder if that's going to be enough on there to hold that. Yep, that's fine. Don't need any more than that. So just going to put this on. I'll take that off, the backings off. I've done it already, yes I have. Make sure I don't put them on upside down. Or back to front. There we have it. A bit wonky, but never mind. And then I'm just going to pick sentiment because I don't have many, could say adventure or weights or sending good luck. What I'm going to use is this border strip actually, because it says best wishes on here. I could use the sending good luck one, but I think I'll save that one for the little doggy maybe. So this has got best wishes on it, so I'm just going to bring my trimmer in for a minute. I'm not using the whole thing, I need the little flower, so I'm going to try and cut right between the best and the flower, which I managed to do it, and that's what I'm going to use as a sentiment to go on there. It's not pure, I could have gone all the way across, haha, she says, so I could go all the way across, but then I'll have to go with the flower. Right, I think I'm just going to go with the smaller one of it, and I'm going to rest it above on this frame. So right, something was vibrating, I don't know what it was. Something I could hear outside making something vibrate in here on the shelf that I got. Don't know what it was. Take that off. Take these off. Take them off. Make sure I don't put it on upside down now after all that. And then I'm going to stick this across the board, across the frame, like that. And then we're going to bring in some gems. I'm going to come in with some smaller, same type as before, but smaller version of them, or the medium sized version of them. Not them ones. Them ones on here. Oh, that was my scissors scraping on my craft board, what you want to call it, cutting mat. So I'm just going to put them 4 on there. I don't think I need to put any smaller ones, maybe, I don't know. These tiddy tiny ones are a nuisance to work with, but we're going to go with it anyway, because they've got a mind of their own, these smaller gems. Try and get them off and they go flip. Just going to put another one there. and maybe one down the bottom so it goes around the corner. Kind of like that idea. After me saying, oh no, I'm not going to put any of the smaller one. See what I mean? Because they're so tiny, you can't pick them up with the tool properly and they flip over. So put that on there we go. So that is that one done as well. So just going to move them gems out of the way, as they get in the way a lot. Card number 1 and card number 2. So, and I still have the owl, and I still have the little dog, and I still have 2 sentiments left on that one, and a bit of border strip, and I still have a whole sheet of card and a few bits and pieces left over on there as well. So that's just 2 cards, so you can make at least 4 cards with them, with that topper. So yeah, I had an itch, sorry. So that is it for this video, guys. Like I say, as always, thank you for watching, thank you for your support. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for the sharing. Please do share if you haven't, which helps my channel grow. So yeah, I do appreciate you, every one of you. Do appreciate all your messages. So I might come back with this one next time. One of the other ones. Try and finish off another set, topper set. So I might actually put a gem on that little kitty, actually, because he's got little, what do you call it, this gem here. Little, there you go, so that's better. That's really, oh yeah, I was going to show you this card, wasn't I? Sorry, before I go, I'm sidetracked about talking about what I'm doing next. So this is the card. So it's not the same, because this was cut out from the little book, and I don't have the little book of the Highland wildlife, so I've used the topper from that one, and I've done the same sort of style that they've done here with that. Obviously I've not used my own sentiment from a sentiment book, and I've not cut another bit there because obviously I was using a topper. But that's how you can utilise different style of cards from like designs in the magazine, just like I've done. So anyway, guys, that's it. I'm rambling again, so next time I'm coming back with this one. So until next time, whatever you're doing, enjoy the rest of your day, your evening, or more afternoon, or whatever, wherever you are, whenever you're watching. So until next time, take care of yourselves and just keep on crafting. Bye for now.